the Duel right now, and like,
wait. You're really going back and doing this?
Yeah.
How are you watching them?
They're all on Amazon. You have to like pay a little bit of money for them, but
I mean, I buy a lot of seasons through iTunes.
Yeah.
And, I mean, but
they're on Amazon Prime.
For you to be doing this,
I like it. You're all like taken aback.
Erin, this week cannot get any better.
Well, because I watched all of these like when they first aired, like years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
And now I'm watching The Duel, and just like I'm watching all those episodes with freaking Beth. You remember Beth?
I loved her.
Oh, no.
Everyone doesn't like Beth, and I'm just like, I have this special.
I think they've portrayed her in a way that makes her look a lot worse than maybe what she really is.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like nobody likes her, so she has to have done something. You know, she has, like, for everyone to be like, no, she sucks. I don't know.
She has that personality. Like,
she's annoying.
She was in the second season of Real World Los Angeles.
Oh.
And that was back in, like, 93, I think.
Oh, wow.
Or close to, like, so for her to be on The Duel back in, like, 2006 or 7, I don't remember.
Yeah, that was
on there. She grew up in that new reality TV phase where she thought she was hot shit. Like, everyone had a problem with her.
Oh.
And I think, like, that's a thing where you're just scared of me, and people are like, what are we really scared of you for?
Yeah.
Like, she has that mentality of, like, she's thinking of people being scared of her, I think. And
I
that's what rubs people the wrong way. Like, I want to say she's, like, cocky in some type of way, but she doesn't have the performance to back it up.
Yeah.
So, but, like, yeah, like, I love her. I friended her on MySpace back in the day. Oh my god, I even messaged her. I messaged her because, like, it was during the Duel too, because her and Keena would like be going back and forth, and I would like since Beth was my friend on MySpace, I messaged her. I was like, Beth, you're right. I hate Keena too. She's such a bitch. And like, this would be back in high school. She was like, you have to differentiate reality from reality TV, because you're gonna like it's a lot of people fighting for money, but like when you're out in the real world just living life, you're not fighting for money, so like you're friendlier. So like I'm sure her and Keena are friendly outside of the show, but during the show that's when their like claws are out, because it's a money situation.
It's money, and it's you're making a TV show. It has to be entertaining.
Right.
If everyone was like buddy getting along the whole time, you know, and just doing these challenges, and that was it.
Right.
I don't know. Like, it'd be a good TV show, but it wouldn't be like what it was intended to be.
Oh my god. So I mean, I guess since we're on the subject here. During Rivals 3.
I haven't seen that one. What?
I'm going to have to eventually leak some spoilers to you.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay. Jay and Jenna from World Explosion.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They were finalists in Rivals 3.
Oh.
The cast kept them around as a layup team. Like, to keep them around so they know that they would beat them. Because if they were to make it to a final, they know they wouldn't make it far. And they didn't.
Wait a second. Because they were in a final, though.
Jay and Jenna were in the final.
Was that the big one where there was, like, real cold? What am I thinking of? The final where they had to, like, sleep outside?
There were quite a few like that.
Shit. Okay.
I think... yeah, this one was, like, a two-parter finale, too.
Yeah.
Well... Jay and Jenna got to this this course where they had to drink like fish oil or some type of fish drink. And Jay couldn't do it. Jenna is the pickiest eater, but I guess that doesn't matter when it comes to drinks.
Well, money, yeah.
But Jenna finished her first glass. She was also in a Challenge Mania podcast recently. She said she had finished her first glass, but she couldn't advance until Jay finished his.
Yeah.
And she couldn't drink his exactly either. So, for her to do anything, like, maybe she didn't finish her first glass, but maybe she drank a majority of it, but she was waiting on him and she didn't want to drink anymore if he wasn't going to be able to.
Yeah.
So Jay was taking so long on trying to finish his drink that TJ ended up coming out.
You know what TJ has to come out. Like, you fucked up.
TJ was saying, Jay, you got to finish this or you guys are basically out of the game.
Yeah.
And the cast members kept him around for a good reason because he wasn't able to finish his drink, so he had to quit. TJ ripped him a new one.
Wow.
He was saying, "You're this has to be the worst performance in challenge history. Like, there are other challenge competitors, and then there's him." Like, TJ was going off, son.
That is reminiscent of the Tyra Banks, America's Next Top Model, and she's...
We're rooting for you! We're all rooting for you!
I love when the hosts go off on the contestants. I love that.
But let me tell you, I was not happy with TJ. I am not a TJ fan.
Oh, I like him.
I added him on Twitter.
Like oh yeah. You guys had beef.
You know what I said?
Is this about this?
Yes.
Okay.
This is during the finale. Like, I was live tweeting with the show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was like, TJ Lavin, you're a jerk.
Oh.
This girl...
You're a jerk.
This girl named Ace, or her Twitter name is Ace, I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I guess she does, like, YouTube videos over the show. I don't know if she still does anymore or not. But she was like, LOL, weirdest tweet I've ever seen. And someone else said, what the hell? And I wrote, because of the way you talk to some cast members on the show, that's no way to live. Have you done those challenges? And... yeah,
TJ.
Right. Like, here you are, like, come on, you can drink it. Like, okay.
Well, you fucking drink it, TJ.
Yeah, you do it for me. Someone's... I didn't screenshot all these other guys' messages, but other people were adding me too. I replied to one guy. I don't remember what he said, but I said, right, but he doesn't have to say the things he does. It comes off asshole-ish.
Well.
And then Dewan got into it too.
Oh, God.
He says, kissing a celebrity's ass gets you nowhere, people. He is kind of an asshole sometimes.
Sure.
And I wrote back to someone saying, he's obviously not the nicest if he's downing others of what he hasn't done. And Dewan comes back saying, did TJ have to drink the fish? I'll wait. So TJ finally replies saying, you're right, buddy. I haven't done shit. Thanks, man. Take care. And then he said...
You're right, buddy.
Give me a break, bro. It's a reality show with kids trying to win money. We're not exactly changing the world for the better. Relax.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
And then I forget what he said, or what TJ's replying to now, but he says, I don't have to, but it's a lot more entertaining, is it not? Just tell me one thing you've done for someone else this week, or month, or year, before you try to call me out.
Well, no, that was not nice.
Just do a little research, genius, before you keyboard warrior me.
Aww.
Okay, that's enough shine. Take care, man.
Come on. The first two were funny. The last two were stupid. And, like... oh, God.
Like, I could have used that to get on the show, like, when I went to these auditions, and here I am afraid of the producers are going to be like, well, we can't have him on the show.
You were mean to TJ.
Oh, my God.
You're right, buddy. I love that.
So, back to this whole Real World thing being on Facebook Watch. It says, Facebook Watch will also release daily drops of scenes from forthcoming episodes leading into the weekly half-hour installments. So it's going from an hour to a half-hour now.
Okay.
Additional social elements will be introduced prior to launch and throughout the seasons. A bit of real-world history. It was the first original reality series on TV and the first to tackle never-before-seen, culturally resonant stories about HIV, AIDS, race, mental health, homophobia, addiction, and more. including the first bisexual man on a TV series, the first televised same-sex commitment ceremony, and its unforgettable portrayal of Pedro Zamora's battle with HIV. Celebrated for its diverse casting and honest portrayal of contemporary young adulthood, Real World generated conversations that reverberated loudly through the media and youth culture. Stay with MTV News for more updates about the reimagined Real World, and share your favorite Real World memories in the comments. And then there's a little video in that article. Get you some.
Oh, yeah.
Oopsies.
I like watching stuff about Pedro Zamora. I thought he was a cool guy.
You know what? When MTV Classic came out, man, I'm sorry, this is like an MTV themed episode. Oh my god, we totally meant to talk about Halloween. We still have time. But anyway, yeah, when MTV Classic first came out, they first started airing the first season of Real World. But I had to work that night, so I only watched like half the season, and I was kind of mad. So I got to watch that, and I was like, this is nostalgia. Well, I mean, I don't know what nostalgia means for that, because I never watched it. But just watching the first season was iconic.
I don't think I haven't seen, like, the actual episodes, but I've seen, like, a lot of stuff about that Pedro guy. And, like, I think he, like, met the president, and, like, it was a big deal, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I don't know much about that. Like, my first season was Philadelphia. I've caught half of, or part of, the first Las Vegas season. I watched Real World San Diego through YouTube. But yeah, that's about it, really.
I want to watch Real World Paris.
With CT?
With CT, yeah.
That looks... There's this podcast, Bites Podcast, it's called, where they interview old school Real World and Road Rules cast members. I remember Leah from... I never watched her season, but I know her name and what season she's from. She's from Paris. Leah and Mallory. They were both on the Paris season. And they were just talking about how Buna Murray... I can't remember which one passed away. But it was the girl of the Buna Murray. She wanted to do a season in Paris. So after Las Vegas, she had passed away. So the other guy that was producing the show with her...
I think she's the Bunam part, because I still see the Murray.
It's like a Bunam/Murray.
Yeah.
But the guy, he took the cast to Paris as a memoriam for her, I guess.
That's cool.
But coming after Las Vegas, it was kind of like a very underwhelming season, because Las Vegas is obviously a season to be compared to.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if it was Leah or Mallory. They were saying that they lived off in like a suburb of Paris, so if they wanted to go out, it would take like so long to get to the city.
Oh, really?
So like where they were living at, they couldn't really do much around they were. They always, like, if they wanted to do something, they would just take some time out of their schedule or whatever to go do whatever they wanted to do.
Okay.
So they didn't. That season couldn't have been as fulfilling as it could have, I guess.
Right. It wasn't in like the exact location.
Yeah. But yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, enough of Real World. Oh, gosh.
Do we only want to dedicate 15 minutes to Halloween, or should we save that and save it for the next episode?
The next episode will be coming out November 1st, so like the day after Halloween.
Well, that's fine.
That's fine?
That's fine.
Okay.
So y'all are going to have to wait for a Halloween episode.
You got
Suck it. Suck it.
We got some stuff for you anyway.
Yeah.
So
let's play a game. Our last 15 minutes here.
What game?
I don't know. Let's find something.
Wasn't it that Greg character? Was his name Greg Hallstead?
Greg, yes. Yeah. Oh, just looking at his face, I'm just remembering like, oh yeah, you suck.
And you know what?
You suck.
Back then, I had VHS tapes, blank VHS tapes.
Yeah.
like I would record the first and last episodes of each season